And we're back to more Tales of Berseria. I'm a little depressed. After everything that's happened, that was of things that are not okay, that is up there. Was the dog right there? No, the dog was right there. That's where the dog was. I don't remember the other black and white dog, but that's where no, right there. No. Oh god, I don't remember. I guess there were dogs in the beginning, but they were so, like, not... Was there an issue with dogs in the beginning? I think I remember dogs, but, like, not... They weren't a very big plot point or anything like that. They were just like, there's some dogs. This looks completely... Okay, so if this has been untouched, then that food looks pretty not spoiled for the fact that it's been 3 years. All of this looks very untouched. It actually looks pretty dusty, though. It's right here.
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Yeah,
Don't
but it'd
beat
be a
yourself
dream.
up over it. We wouldn't have been able to read it without Grimoire anyhow. It was just a dream. All of it.
There's a couple text boxes.
Check out all these complicated looking books.
A hand-drawn map!
Nice. It's incomplete, but seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Laffy said he wanted to travel the world.
Yes, it was his dream. I never understood what made him want to do something so dangerous. But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it?
This is not... I don't want to be here anymore. Can we... Oh, we can return, but... Of course we have to do the last chat box here. What's this?
This was your room, wasn't it? You can knit.
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore.
Velvet's kind of morbid. She has a little thing of a... I think that's a prickle boar above her bed. Thing that she kills. Oh. I guess that's normal for hunters to do. Oh, don't. Don't visit their...
Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a
The one that looked at
sacrifice,
Magilu weird.
Just a cruelty devoid of all
Magilu and
purpose.
him shared a
Melchior.
glance.
As obtuse as ever. I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break free. Such resolve. If you weren't a
I didn't
Therian,
skip
I'd be
anything, I
tempted
swear.
to take you under my
You
wing.
saw my hands.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed. Although I was already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
I'll be taking that.
My
This
makeup
book
is
was
totally
compiled by
running.
my dear friend, who was also Artorias' mentor and predecessor as head of the Exorcists. It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission.
Whoa.
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't...
What the
Be
hell is
patient.
that?
You'll know everything before long. What we seek
Explain
is
now.
the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in bloom.
A perfect order?
What kind of scene was that?
Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
What kind of scene is that? Ah. What the hell was that? That was such a strange scene.
Oh! Look! It's the Book of Enominat!
What's it doing there? Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Laffy made a copy of the book.
Oh yeah.
He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it, just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Arthur wouldn't know about it, or Artorius wouldn't know about it. Laphicet never told him.
Laffy.
And Laphicet read it and learned about Enominat, did he?
If
No, he
that's
wouldn't
the
know
complete
it.
manuscript, we might be able to unravel
he couldn't
Enominat's
read it.
secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Unless he could read it.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
Wait.
All right. Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
Do I want to go to Tranquil Woods or Morgana Woods? Pretty sure I want to go to Morgana Woods. So... if Laphicet did know how to read the book, then he was able to read about Enominat, and then that might have some information about the sacrifice, and that's how he learned about the sacrifice, and he and Artorius together decided on it, or he didn't know how to read it, he just so happened to transcribe it, aka copying the letters without knowing what the letters meant, just pretty much redrawing the book, and it just so happened to be the book that we needed now. Either is a possibility. Velvet still is under the impression that Laphicet did not know or did not purposefully kill himself or sacrifice himself, but I still think, even though it hasn't been explicitly stated in this game, but through context clues, I think that he did know that he was going to die, and I think he was okay with it. At least if you go back and watch the opening cutscene or the scene where he died, it seemed like he was chill with the whole idea. He seemed okay with the idea. All he wanted to do was have Velvet step away, but he seemed to go with Artorius and knew what was going on. He wasn't confused, it seemed. Which way do I want to go? Western Morgana? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, but... so... at least that's what I think. You don't really catch that the first time you watch that scene, but watching it again, it really seemed like Laphicet knew exactly what was going on. And the scenes before, he seemed very sentimental, and that also could maybe show that he knew that he was going to die. So that also is like a context clue that he knew. But also the fact that he was most likely dying, which again, we don't know that for sure, but in the library we did learn about a disease that kills children, and he was around the correct age for that. So if he was dying, he would probably want that to happen to him. And just leave behind a comb for his sister. And he probably didn't tell her because he didn't want to. I'm not saying that Artorius is a good guy, because based on what the Abbey has done with Therians, that's like really far. I mean, again, killing one or two people for the greater good, I understand that, but it's when he portrays himself as a godlike creature, Lord Artorias the Shepherd, that's when it seems to go a little far. That seems like too much power.
Our scout ship has returned.
And is malevolence really that bad to
Scout
have?
ship setting sail.
I know it can cause demon blight, and maybe they want to absorb that malevolence. Fuck.
Are we ready for this?
But can't just no war and happy good times also prevent that? Shit, dude. I actually kind of like this move. Oh, come on. It automatically turns you in the direction of who you're targeting when you do press on the move. Oh, dude. Did I miss? No, I didn't miss.
Its guardian was angry at it.
Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart?
Yeah, sort of.
What's a guardian? What's a guardian? I should have listened to that. But weren't those just regular demons? I didn't think that they were guardians. What's a guardian? Have we heard that term before? Guardian? There's so many terms in this game. Demon, Demon Blight, Therians, Guardians, Malakim, Exorcists. It's all so much. Okay. Thankfully, I think I've gotten the handle of them, and I think I understand them, but still.
Horned monster.
He was with Melchior. There was something different about him. He wasn't of Moloch, though, right?
Yeah.
Explain.
I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon?
He could be a Therian, maybe. I mean, there was Medusa and Kamoana.
But why would a
No,
Therian be
I
on the
don't think
move?
so. The Abbey keeps their Therians behind
Yes,
barriers
exactly.
and bound to Earth pulse points. A Therian can't send malevolence to Inomina while walking freely.
Yes.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here.
In any case, now we know Melchior has a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. It'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye. That's a fact.
We don't see Melchior that much in this, do we? Stop it! Oh, I hate this. They're weak to water. What is my water one? I don't have one. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. Wow, I have like no water moves. Okay, that's fine. Boy, it sure would be awesome to be actually able to do a move here. Let me heal before I die. Thank you, Lordy Lord. What is causing that much damage? Is it me? Oh shit, that is me. Look at how much damage that's causing. When I'm not knocked. Look at that, 284. Is that my new move? Oh, I hate how many enemies there are. What are you guys weak to? Because it's clearly not water. Wind? I'm too lazy to equip a wind right now. I hit nothing. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate this. I hate status effects so much.
I hope I did a good job.
Yeah, you were fine. I seriously cannot stand status effects in this game. They have so many consequences. You lose a soul. You can't be healed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and then of course you get the status effect itself. So not only do you get the status effect, but you lose a soul.
Eleanor.
And you can't be
There's
healed.
something I have to ask.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Has she?
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now. Exactly what a guilty party would say.
If anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you, Magdalene.
No tricks? I don't even know what a trick is.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those Therians back.
But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
Yeah, it's true.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the Therians. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No. I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh, such a brave, determined soul.
I'm sorry, but
We will need to be extremely wary.
let me explain something. If he was positioned there because he learned about our plans, then why the hell did the city up ahead know of it? If it just sprung up after we started getting the Therians, it wouldn't have been there. It would have just sprung up randomly, unless that was part of the illusion. But that doesn't make sense. Unless they did make the illusion go all the way into the next village. It's very, very confusing. And I'm not really paying attention to this battle when I probably should. I don't even know what you're weak to, dude. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay. Oh.
It looks like no one is injured.
Don't. Thank you. Jesus Lord. Oh, optional cutscene. Oh, good.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Enominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior wasn't using oaths or mana to compel him. No, this was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them.
Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is.
What happens when they break?
Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny teeny spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying!
I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt.
Was Magilu describing something that happened to her, but... I don't know, that doesn't really make sense.
Listen, Eleanor really isn't spying on us.
We know.
I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't,
know.
Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises.
We
She
know.
wouldn't lie to...
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you. Both of you.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
I don't think we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Laphicet always near.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence.
That could be difficult.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Teresa back in Helives?
Oh, Why bring up that old yam? You're a very vindictive man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't.
Hey, that's not what I meant! You were mean!
Man, Magilu is so fuck off. Magilu is not so fuck off. She's so freaking cute. Oh man, though. I'm still kind of... So when we go into this town, do they know that the village has been gone? There's chat boxes, so maybe we'll figure this out.
Woohoo! My sister's making us pickleboard meatballs
Clearly
for dinner
not.
tonight.
Hey, what did I tell you about bothering travelers? Sorry about that. He's totally obsessed with food.
That's all right. Pickleboard meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty, but Sis says that they used to taste even better. Why's that?
We used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickle-boar meat from the nearby village of Abal. But in the Advent 3 years ago, demons attacked the village, and now it's gone. It's such a tragedy. If they only could have held out for just one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorias would have saved them.
Artorias. Right.
So this was under some sort of spell. But... I don't know how much I like that explanation.
Wow, the weather's just swell. It's something I've said every day for 3 months now.
Huh? But wasn't there just a heavy fog?
Nope. Never seen a wisp of fog in this village. It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
This is not sunny.
That way.
This is not sunny. Dude, what the hell are you smoking? This is not... This is clearly overcast. This is not sunny.
Excuse me. My partner and I here would like to put on a comedy show if it's possible.
Not often you run into someone with a real fire in their eyes.
Do we? We do?
All right. Show me what you got.
With pleasure.
Eleanor, I'm impressed.
I didn't know you had this sort of initiative. You just have to do what you have to do, right?
We do.
Besides, if we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Modulu.
Did you say Modulo? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah.
What kind of
her
voice
dances
is
are
that?
Really beautiful. Do you know her?
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Modulo isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Modulo so much, to be honest. He's never been one to accept compromise in his art.
Huh. I didn't know that.
We don't have time to stop and feel bad for our rivals. Did you memorize the script?
Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either.
What the hell is going on right
Hearing
now?
that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going. We've got a show to put on.
Is this another... It is. It is. What the hell?
Hi there! Thanks for having us again! The Bienfu Keepers! Magic Azam!
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this magic exam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold. In fact, I've been so cold lately I even set fire to my clothes.
Isn't that going too far?
Well, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
That's a crime, you know.
Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
Well, yes, but...
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, But when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
I said I give up. For good.
No, it's bad. My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir.
Well, the whole thing was meant to be about morals anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
I should have known.
Jacketless. What was that? Your skirt. Your skirt. If it just removed the arm things and the neck thing, I would be so happy, but you can't, Magilu, you literally cannot remove your skirt. That's not okay. I love that. That's actually really cute, but she needs her hat. I don't know how much I liked that scene. It made Eleanor seem really fucking annoying.
Our town decided to make a new holiday marking the day that Lord Artorias became the Shepherd. 3 years ago, when the Malachim appeared on the Advent, Taliesin was the first town that Lord Artorias saved. We hold great pride at being the city where humanity first struck back against the demons.
That explains why you'd celebrate his ascension, but wasn't a ball closer to his heart?
You may be right about that. Not being able to save a ball was a terrible agony for Lord Artorias. Even though he killed the demons that destroyed the village, he couldn't bring back the lives that had been lost. If Lord Artorias had gone to a ball first, our city might have been destroyed instead. We won't forget the tragedy that befell a ball. That's the other purpose of this holiday. Remembrance.
That's right. Lives lost can never be brought back.
That was all the chats in this area. This was one hell of a part of the game. Alright, I'm happy that we can return to Titania after this. Just so long as we don't have to talk to what's her face? What's her voice? Squeaky voiced horrible child.
Did you find the Therian?
Yeah. We're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs?
What?
On my ship?
What do you
You're
have
not
against
a dog
dogs?
person.
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general. Fine, they can come aboard. I'll take us back to Titania.
Wow, okay. Oh, wait, was there an act? There was. I
We have
almost
to take good
missed
care
that.
of Dorothy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their master.
Don't worry, I'll take responsibility.
You mustn't! They're quite vicious, you know. I just asked them if they wanted to be friends, and they suddenly bit me!
I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions. You had it coming.
She knows.
But you have Therians to find, Laphicet. You won't be able to look after them all the time.
I suppose. What should I do?
Have someone in Titania.
You could ask Kamoana and
Yeah.
Medissa. Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medissa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Just so long
Thanks.
as we don't hear it.
We can't be killing off Therians. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet.
You want a pet dog, Laphicet? You should go to the Abbey then.
Why the Abbey?
Because the place is full of the shepherd's lapdogs. Get it? Lapdogs!
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, cool. Wait, did I miss one? No, I didn't. Okay, let's, wait. Yeah, there we go. Cutscene.
I devoured them again. No, don't.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
He could read it.
Laffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
Really?
But I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
Velvet!
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
Yeah, these guys do not seem like good guys.
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias!
Go back outside, Teresa. We'll see you when we're done.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
Yep. There's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian! Please, let me do it. I should be the one, not him!
You are not strong enough.
Then, at least let me back him up!
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister.
Did you see Artorias gave him the
I
eye?
failed at Titania and allowed the
Like,
Therian to be stolen from Palamedes.
that was the
I
shut
need
the
to
fuck up
atone for my
eye.
mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you.
Artorias wanted him to
Teresa
shut the
Linares,
fuck up.
You are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist and are to return your Moloch.
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Moloch. We've analyzed your Moloch's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Moloch who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
What the hell?
How could you?
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
How can you talk of that right now?
Agreed.
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Teresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
I get what he's trying to say there. He can't die because he needs to eat her quiche again, but...
No! Oscar, don't go! Oscar! What should I do? If I don't do something, he'll... Huh? What's this? I'm... receptive to that art. And to you.
Anominat? Anominat? What art? Oscar's art? No. What? What?
Where am I?
What just
Take it
happened?
easy, Velvet. You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted. What's the situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing, Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamoana's taken a real shine to them.
All right then. Now we just need to find that last Therian.
Velvet, no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Oh, hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
Are you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that? You'll die if you don't eat.
Actually,
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malachim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
All right, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me. Get everyone together. We meet now.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malachim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill an empty stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
I'm very confused.
Our scout ship has returned!
I'm very
I knew
confused.
this would be big. What a treasure!
Okay. Okay, Okay, let's go to the next one.
Scout ship departing.
Nope. Okay, let's... Oh, you're gonna tell me a new place so I can visit now, huh? Go on. Oh, no, you're not? What? Oh, this guy is.
I haven't seen many Abbey patrol ships around here of late.
Maybe not.
I noticed that too. Do you think something happened?
The Bloodwings said the Abbey's been quiet everywhere. Apparently, some bad demons and a cursed pirate crew have been giving them trouble, and they can't spare the men to patrol the outer seas.
That's Ifrid's pirates for ya. Always gathering information and keeping on their guard.
A cursed pirate crew? Isn't that us? If the info's sound, we've really made a name for ourselves.
Abbey ships run and hide when they see us coming.
Reason dictates that we avoid hopeless fights.
Ooh, Shepherd Artorias, you're my hero!
If only our enemies were truly that dumb. Sadly, the world isn't that forgiving. We can't drop our guard.
Aye. I've contacted some fishermen friends of mine. They'll let us know if they notice anything fishy.
Oh, shut the fuck
We've
up.
got the first mate's curse to deal with. We can never be too careful.
Yeah, with that Reaper's curse hanging over us, we don't have room to relax.
Well, at least they're not too bothered by it.
I don't think anyone has been really bothered by the curse. Alright, what am I doing? Detect the... How?
Time for some grub, Laphicet. What are you hungry for?
I'll have some stuffed giant squid, or prison crab dumplings, or sea snake bowl.
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something mild or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
That could be nice.
I could go for some borscht, or shark fin and egg soup. For dessert, I'll have a sweet bean and jelly fruit cup, a giant parfait, and a triple berry cake.
Zip it, Magilu.
Oh well, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
I think I'd like some rice porridge, with a pickled plum and baby sardines on top.
Ooh, an austere choice.
And an apple.
In that case, you should have some apple boo.
Apple boo?
What on earth is that?
It's just grated apples. But when my brother wasn't feeling well, I often fed it to him.
I think I'd like to try some.
If you insist, I'll make some for you. At least it's something I can make without needing to taste it.
Okay, I insist.
Okay.
If you're already making some, I'd like...
Zip it, Magilu.
Cute. Okay. Let's, I guess, detect the next Earth Pulse point.
Okay, Fee. I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
She really jumps from
I
name to
found
name.
one, but it's really, really far. Way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be an Engand.
Endgand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earth Pulse point's probably out there.
Endgand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Engand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
Uh-huh. Ah, so that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo. You guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites.
Jesus Christ. That's it? That's all I had to do? Oh, no.
Just one Therian to go. When I escaped, Ceres told me that Artorias could still be killed. That means she must have known everything. That Innominat is incomplete. How Therians work. But why did she betray Artorias? Why did she give me her strength? I know that try as you might, some fires can never fully be extinguished. But what made you go so far as to feed yourself to me? Tell me, why did you do it, sis? Ugh, what am I saying? Ceres was a Moloch. Just a Moloch. Just focus on what has to be done. Once the Therians are all together, I can end this. That's all that matters. That's all I need to think about.
Velvet didn't really have any interactions with Ceres, though, because she was invisible to her. I mean, she would mention, oh, is Ceres there? But I don't think anything beyond that. Please, for the love of God.
Aw, come on! It's fine!
No, it's not. You have to do it right.
You're so mean, Medissa! If you keep telling me what to do, I'll hate you!
Fine, hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
Fine! I love you, Medissa, and you don't even care!
What's going on here?
Eleanor, Medissa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my bath, but I don't wanna.
What? Is that all you're arguing about? This is important. Just because she's a Therian doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But I won't! I won't catch a cold! I swear! I don't want to take Mom's yucky, awful medicine, so I'm not gonna get sick.
If you insist on being so stubborn, we can do this the hard way.
There's no need for everyone to get so worked up. Her hair's pretty much dry already, right?
Yeah, what she said.
I'm spoiling her, aren't I?
Seriously. Look, we don't even know what would happen if a Therian catches a cold, let alone how to treat it.
That's true.
But look, I get it. I know you feel responsible for her.
You mean what happened to her mother?
Yeah. Laphicet told me about it.
My, look who's a little tattletale.
I'm sorry. But I thought Medissa should know, just in case.
It's fine, I suppose. I should have told her myself.
Well, at least I understand everything now. It's all too tragic for words.
Yes. And the knowledge would not be something that a young child could possibly bear. I'm not planning on telling her.
That's probably your only option. But do you really think you can keep lying to her forever?
I have to.
At least until she's an adult.
For her, huh?
All right. I'll go with you on this.
You two are going through an awful lot of trouble for a selfish kid.
All kids are selfish. They're selfish. But that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself?
Sorry, but I'd rather just keep them to myself.
Pish and Piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
Oh my god, I still hate her voice. It's been better in the last couple scenes than the first 2 or 3 scenes we saw her in, but holy shit. It literally sent shivers down my spine. Actually, do I? Oh yeah, we're at 48 minutes, so I think I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!